What a chain of events. We've got Shoaib Malik in at number 3. But there was a stellar performance from Anwar Ali in the last over. In fact, in this over, first ball. What a catch at mid-off. It's upish. Gets it past the field. It's a boundary to start off this show. In fact, it's Umar Akmal with a sapil, solid shot.
Well, Dilanga, he's had a change of fortunes. Yesterday, the last 3 balls, Ramesh, went for sixes. Today, he gets a wicket of the very first. That's how this game goes.
Oh, that was a tough ball to tackle for the keeper. That's flown over his head for a 4.
It's wide as well, so he'll have to re-bowl it. That was quick. Lot of bounce. Certainly Sarfraz Ahmed, not the tallest going. Had to leave in there.
Now, look at the anticipation from Anwar Ali. He was at mid-off and he had to push himself back. Sideways movement, looking at the ball all the time, and a tumbling effort and a great catch. Lighting up the T10 league with that effort. It's a straight hit and a good one. Almost carrying all the way for 6. It's another Sapil special.
Tremendous shot down the wicket. And Umar Akmal really tuning in here. I don't think he got it off the sweet spot, but still had enough on the bat. Let's see. There was bounce. Yeah, the bat was opened a little bit, but yes, it went the distance. He's raced along to 8 of 4. So it's an Alubon, the dot ball. So this is a good contest.
Yeah, between Sapil special and Alubon dot ball.
Yeah, that's the contest. They've been getting a mix. They've been getting a few Alubons and a few Sapils.
Could it be another Sapil? No, ball drops short of the fence. It's a beautiful batting strip, always has been. Sharjah hasn't changed much during the last 30 years or so. Still gives you that beautiful, shiny 22 yards to bat on. Yeah, hardly any cracks. This surface has remained the same. And, you see the shine, they say that they put a tar over it, a kind of a cloth over it, and then roll it. That's the reason why you get a lot of sheen, almost a caught behind. Ends the over with an Alubond. 24 for 1.
अब आप भी पा सकते हैं अपने बालों में चमक, खूबसूरती, नई जिंदगी। काना कोला हेयर टॉनिक, बालों की कुदरती जिंदगी के लिए। दुनिया हमें अब चाहता है। दुनिया की रस्मों को तोड़ तोड़ चले, राहें हमें अब चाहता है। राहों की बाहों को छोड़ छोड़ चले।
Orionic LED TV speakers Reborn RB105 with fusion lights, surround sound, high bass subwoofer, USB SD card.
हर LED का perfect partner. Orionic Reborn Home Theater. दिल ला के रख दे. My style, my life. Orionic, the sound master.
Well built and ready to bowl to Shoaib Malik.
Oh, what a shot. Behind point. That's a Sapil. That's a boundary. Good start to the over. That is Shoaib Malik. What a player he is. So good in the shorter format. So versatile. Gets off the mark of the very first ball.
Yeah, your margins decrease on a pitch like this. You've got to be rather up than being short and wide. Set up very nicely for Shoaib Malik and helped himself to a 4-through point.
The 3 batsmen we've seen so far on display, they've all opened their innings with boundaries. Malik was the last to do that.
You certainly are on a stat roll.
Yeah, we need to name that as well. We got an Alubon. We just had a Sapil and we're having stats in between.
Yeah, that's what you're going to get as the T10 leagues progress all over the world. Younger kids. T10 kids. That's Upish, intentionally played away and well stroked.
So boundaries are raining. It's another Sapil solid shot, short and wide. That's shot number 46. Just bouncing, and look at Shoaib Malik. Tremendous shot. Already tuning up nicely. The Punjabi legends, they're racing along. They're going at 12.8 runs and over. Well, Ramesh, it wouldn't be too long before we see 200 runs.
You probably will get your wish today, the way these guys have begun the innings. The run rate is 12.38. So 120 clearly on the cards there. Pepsi catch a million. Be ready, the crowd. And it's built up quite nicely here for this first contest. 4 matches today. It's a lot of entertainment coming your way. Stay tuned. Yeah, that's a good delivery. Bowled it just a wee bit wide to avoid the big flow of the bat.
That's what it is. It's an Alubon. Dot ball.
Big and long and 6. And a Sapil special shot. It's 39 for 1.
चमकदार
Buparas here, one of the top players from the recently concluded BPL. Very well matched side, some big hitters, good bowlers, some real specialists of T20s. And we're just seeing a T10 league. So, change of bowling. Mujib Zadran. He's played 7 games and got 5 wickets in his T20 career.
Yeah, it's a special one. Wide with the stumps and has got plenty of varieties up his sleeve. So far has been difficult to decode. There's the knuckleball and the off cutters and the leg cutters.
Rami is another stat. First international, not a stat, it's some information. First international cricketer born this century. That's that last 6. That is Mujib. So young. He's a kid playing amongst men.
Very good down the track, down the ground. Shoaib Malik, watch out for a straight 6. And Sarfraz quite aware of his intent. He's guarding the long on fence. That's inside our drive and beats Darren Sammy. was well executed. Didn't try to hit it too hard, just looked after the spin and scooped it up the infield.
Yeah, still the power play is on. In fact, this is the last over. So the field restrictions on. So still the batsmen have the luxury of being able to go over the top with just two fielders outside the circle. There he goes. This time he has a man on the boundary. But this man, Mujib, it's the control he brings into his bowling.
Yeah, extremely valuable to the cause because he'll give Sarfraz a bit of breathing space. Because the start has been a very good one from the legends. That's put away very nicely. A decent shot. He knew exactly where the field was on the leg side. Umar Akmal has looked good so far. 48 for 1.
अब आप भी पा सकते हैं अपने बालों में चमक, खूबसूरती, नई जिंदगी। काना कोला हेयर टॉनिक, बालों की कुदरती जिंदगी के लिए।
हर एलईडी का परफेक्ट पार्टनर, ऑडियोनिक रिबॉन होम थिएटर।
Extremely entertaining, 12 and over. Hassan Ali is coming on to bowl. What a catch from him. Anwar Ali, sorry. Lighting up the action on day 2. Full toss, and that's a beautiful drive from Shoaib Malik. The bat sounded extremely nice. It's a boundary.
So was the shot. Another Sapil solid shot. It's the 48th boundary. In fact, the 50 is up. The Punjabi legends on the full. And look at Shoaib Malik just looking to come down the pitch, taking it on the full. Not a good start to the over, but yes, runs are flowing, and those familiar touch of those two bats. That's what the batsmen do today. Goes again, this time on the leg side, off the toe of the bat. Now there are fielders outside the 30-yard circle, so there is some cover.
It's an important game for the Bengal Tigers. They need to win this to stay afloat. I'm sure T10 will become a vehicle for batsmen and bowlers, how to control nerves. This is a lot faster, a lot quicker than T20 cricket. And that's a beautiful shot. It's another low full toss, and I think that is where he's getting it wrong.
Well, boundaries are raining. Sapil solid shots are raining here. This is Umar Akmal. He's raced along to 25 of 12. Look at that strike rate. He's on 40. He's on 25 of just 12 balls. Shoaib Malik's got 18 of 10. They are going at a breakneck speed. This is a very good rate of scoring, and that rate is almost touching the 13 mark, 12.67.
With 10 wickets in hand in a 10-over contest, you'd back yourself to get 100 almost every time, 10 and over. In 20 overs cricket, yeah, I mean, 10 and over for 20 overs can be a tougher ask, but in T10, it could be a possibility almost every time on a good batting trip.
I wonder whether 10 per over would be enough, Ramesh, at the rate they're going at 13 almost here, 12.67.
Round the stumps now, trying to change the angle. I think it's just got to land them properly first of all before looking to alter the angle. 2 full tosses and 2 boundaries have accounted so far in this over, that is. Oh, another one that's gone up in the air. It's a slice, gets it past the man, and it's a 6 over the keeper's head. That is what you get in T10 cricket. An incredible slice. He's looking to muscle it straight back. He got the top edge and he's enjoying it himself. I think he's surprised himself with that shot.
Umar Akmal is in cracking form. He's got 31 of 13 balls, 2 sixes, 4 fours. And the 50 partnership is up. And now it's 13.5 runs and over. He's searching for the ball. Wasn't sure where it was going, but it was off a top edge. And the momentum just carried it over the line. Look how he's looking for the ball, but in the end finds it sailing over third man. Big over here. 15 of the first 4.
63 for the loss of 1 and counting. Anwar's first over has began disastrously. 4 balls and 15, 2 boundaries and a 6. He goes over the stumps now. That beats the keeper for 1. He's coming back for the second. Sarfraz is not happy at all. In a way, reprimanding him for bowling those full tosses.
He's a taskmaster. He's a hard taskmaster. Tough man to really satisfy. We've seen him demonstrate. We've seen him the way his body language sometimes. He reacts.
Right, last ball of the over. 17 runs conceded. Umar Akmal edges that one to the keeper. He is not happy at all. Sarfraz is like a caged tiger.
हार्पिक लाया चमकदार सफाई के साथ शानदार मोबाइल बैलेंस। हार्पिक खरीदें, स्टिकर पे मौजूद हिदायत पर अमल करें और 10, 100 या 1000 रुपए का यकीनी मोबाइल बैलेंस पाएं।
आज मैं आपको दिखाऊंगी दिल में अकाउंट खोलने के तरीके। चाहे कुछ भी हो, वक्त पे दूसरों के काम आना पड़ता है। बस ये छोटी छोटी सी अच्छी बातें दिल में अकाउंट खोलने के लिए जरूरी हैं।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट। फेस फ्रेश क्लेंजर क्रीम लगाए रखें पूरी रात। छाया, झुर्रियां, दाग धब्बे हल्के, सबको कहे गुड नाइट। फेस फ्रेश क्लेंजर क्रीम।
काला कोला हेयर टॉनिक अब पहले से ज्यादा मॉइस्चर LA1 मॉइस्चराइजर के साथ, जो बालों में जरूरी नमी फराहम करता है, जिससे खुश्की कभी नहीं होती। ठंडक और दिमागी सुकून। काला कोला हेयर टॉनिक, बालों की कुदरती जिंदगी के लिए।
रेडी? हमेशा रेडी। खूबसूरती वही जो बेझिझक हो। वीट देता है पालक के मुकाबले में सिल्की
This show, Mullock, the teenager coming in for some treatment, but he shouldn't mind this, young Mujib. This is where you're going to learn and get an opportunity to play with the men when you're still a teenager.
Well, 77 after 5.4 overs, a bit of bother for the captain, Sarfaraz, walking up to the youngster, telling him the ball is out of the park. Now, should we just get 6 runs for that or 10?
Well, if it was Cricket Max back in the 20th century from MD Crow, it would have been 12. Through the Max zone, cricket lovers, that would have been doubled. The good old days.
Yeah, remember that Cricket Max started in New Zealand by Martin Crowe, and Danny, you played a lot of it. I think that was an idea before his time.
Yeah, absolutely. MD Crowe and his good mate, American fellow, who was living in Auckland, developed that whole idea of having 4 lots of 10 overs. Very exciting, and that was 20 years ago. Extraordinary. Here we are, though. We've had the advent of the explosion of the 2020 phenomenon with all the franchises around the globe in the last decade or so. Now we've got 10-10 being initiated here in the UAE. It's a single to finish the 6th over, and the legends are 79 for 1 here.
And the score is 79 for 1.
हर एलईडी का परफेक्ट पार्टनर ऑडियोनिक रिबॉन होम थिएटर हिला के रख दे माई स्टाइल माई लाइफ ऑडियोनिक द साउंड मास्टर।
आज मैं आपको दिखाऊंगी दिल में अकाउंट खोलने के तरीके।
Walkers, Amir just misses it, but it's only 1.
Yeah, and surprisingly trying for the reverse swing. It's a new ball. So just gently trying to shape the ball and spear the ball in slightly round arm action. And Sarfaraz, you can see he's got some issues with his bowlers. He knows that this match could so easily get out of control. We saw 120 being defended yesterday. It's not going to happen often. But I think the ballpark score should be 100 plus. With 10 wickets to expend in 10 overs. Oh, chopped it on to the stumps.
पा सकते हैं अपने
एलईडी का परफेक्ट पार्टनर ऑडियोनिक रिबॉन होम थिएटर हिला के रख दे माई स्टाइल माई लाइफ ऑडियोनिक द साउंड मास्टर।
Amir, pace. Oh, that's great stuff too. Here's Carlos Brathwaite. We can't forget the name with all that striking last year, of course, in the World T20.
It was amazing hitting. The way he took his team to the championship was stuff of legends. 98 matches, has got a lot of experience, played all over the world. But somehow, Danny, for me, I'm disappointed because I thought from that innings he would have actually become a world star. He's somewhat not encashed that knock.
I'll let him know you said that. He's quite a big bruiser, isn't he, Brathwaite? Now this is the second wicket to fall. Shoaib Malik looking to give himself room. Just a little dab. Third man and just chopped on.
Yeah, the ball probably not bouncing as much as expected, but he followed up nicely. The first ball to Brathwaite was a fastish. Well, would have been bouncer to most players except Carlos. He just went chest high.
Oh, that's skiddy. Yeah, deceptively quick that. And Umar Akmal waves the wand at it, but no connection. It's another one of those Alubond dot deliveries.
Worth their weight in gold. Suddenly, as we discussed yesterday, Danny, that they were branded the 6-run shots first, and then the boundaries came, and now the dot balls. So you can imagine, they reckon that dot balls will not be too many in this format.
Last one of the 7th. This is a slower one. Would have been a wide. Akmal wanted to play it, so
हर LED का perfect partner. Orionic Ribbon Home Theater. हिला के रख दे. My style, my life. Orionic, the sound master.
अब आप भी पा सकते हैं अपने बालों में चमक, खूबसूरती, नई जिंदगी। काना कोला हेयर टॉनिक, बालों की कुदरती जिंदगी के लिए।
रेडी? हमेशा रेडी। खूबसूरती वही जो बेझिझक हो। वीट देता है पालक के मुकाबले में सिल्की स्मूथ स्किन सिर्फ 5 मिनटों में। अब रहे हमेशा रेडी।
हर LED का perfect partner. Orionic Ribbon Home Theater. हिला के रख दे. My style, my life. Orionic, the sound master.
Face
Outrageous blazers, sideline, sunglasses getting a workout, that is for sure. Sun is setting here in the UAE. Local time is just after 4:35. And we've got big Carlos Brathwaite. I can tell you, was in pretty good form. You were giving him a bit of cheek there, Atul Wassam. He got 250 runs at a strike rate of 185. 24s, 19 sixes in the recent Bangladesh Premier League. So he was in good touch and looking forward to this T10.
Well, West Indians want that touch to be in their games, not in the franchise cricket. And that's where he is not delivered for West Indies. Has not been a regular part of their ODI team, which is surprising for me.
Akmal. Lovely little changer. Subtly slower from Naveed. He's fighting back here. He's disappeared for 16 and just 8 deliveries, but he's come up trumps the start of his second over.
Well, it's a good comeback, I must say. After the wicket of Shoaib Malik, suddenly they've tightened the screws, and Punjab Legends doesn't have much option except to just go for every ball. Carlos Brathwaite, if he gets going, he can easily turn the score into 120 plus.
Akmal throwing everything at it, doesn't quite time it. He's furious with himself. You might have heard him groan there at the non-striker's end, but he is such a sweet striker when he gets it going. And your lengths, you've got to be having variety. And Naveed, some short stuff, a couple of good lengths, that fuller length. And when he's fuller, yeah, appreciably quicker, we'll know. Cricket lovers sitting in your favourite armchair at home, your Yorker will always be your quickest delivery. Outside the line, you can't appeal for that, young Naveed, I'm sorry.
Well, you can appeal for that, but you'll not get much. But why does he have to even try that shot? He's got the power, he can hit straight down the line. But Naveed is being very cheeky. Oh, that must have hurt. Right on the knee. Missed everything. And look at that, just trying to scoop the ball. Too full.
Yeah, missed all the padding, didn't it? As Brathwaite was going down on one knee, hit him just above it. Pretty uncomfortable to say the least, but not for the big West Indian. He's got the strike back with one delivery to go in the 8th. Akmal, he's 38 from 24. Brathwaite's just joined him. And after this delivery, just 2 overs left for the Punjabi legends to try and keep smoking it over 100, having won the toss and wanted to go up front and bat first.
Well, they were 66 in 6 overs. They need about 110 to feel slightly uncomfortable, but this one has gone right up. Easily taken. Darren Bravo doesn't drop too many. 85 for 3 now.
Big Skyer, Carlos B felt he had to get on with it. Wanted to hoist this over the onside, and in the end just gets a huge thick edge. Bravo, the other one. Darren playing today for the Tigers.
रेसिंग के चैंपियन तुम हो जिस तरह जर्म्स है बीमारी के हो है जर्म्स को हराना तो रोज है नहाना डेटॉल डेटॉल
सर्दी में रोज डेटॉल जो दे 100% बेहतर हिफाजत।
मामा ने डेटॉल का धुला।
दुनिया हमें अपने जात का है दुनिया की रस्मों को तोड़ तोड़ चले राहें हमें अपने जात का है राहों की बाहों को छोड़ छोड़ चले।
हार्पिक लाया चमकदार सफाई के साथ शानदार मोबाइल बैलेंस।
Yeah, big broad fella, look at him, strong shoulders, gets it right, good heat. Just changing the field here. What's the umpires aren't happy about something? They are now. Just sorting a couple of things. Sarfraz is happy too behind the sticks. Oh, cracker, just hugging in a little. His outswinger coming back in to Fahim.
But perfect delivery, I think, in this format or any format. Just bang in that block hole, swinging. Fahim did well to dig it out. He's got the pace. Projected scores from here, the same run rate, 105. Don't think so Punjabi legends will feel comfortable with that.
Clean, but gone. Didn't get it well enough. Umar Akmal practices.
वक्त पे दूसरों के काम आना पड़ता है। बस ये छोटी छोटी सी अच्छी बातें दिल में अकाउंट खोलने के लिए जरूरी हैं।
Allied Bank, Beauty Cream, Pakistan।
Kalonga with some zip. Caught behind, is it? No. Oh, I thought Safras was celebrating for a minute. This is Ravi Bopara out there at number 6 now for the Punjabi side. Good bounce.
Good pace. First good ball was right in the block hole. The second delivery getting a wicket. So good comeback by Marchand Lang. No, it's within that indicator line. Ravi Bopara not hitting his strap straight away. Just looking a bit slow. I think you should have a batting cage right at the edge of the boundary just before you go in. In this format, you should just warm up before going.
Yeah, I think they will. We've talked about this in 2020 cricket. Here we are at T10. It's so much more like baseball. Another Sapple solid stroke there. 51 boundaries in the tournament so far.
Attempted Yorker, not working out, turning it into a low full toss, just flicking it nicely. Did well not to try and hit it too hard. Big huge gap at deep mid wicket. 3 boundary riders on the leg side. Short fine leg and deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on.
Ravi B, where does he go now? Can't do much with that, it's almost a Yorker length. And he'll hobble all through the old boy Bopara for a single to keep the strike. 9 done, it's 91 for 4. And that has to be out. Yes, he's saying he gloved it. Bad luck, Chief. Ravi Bopara, tell your story walking. You're going to have to go back and have an early shower.
Yes, you're right. No referrals. So when the umpire says you're out, you're out. You'll probably see it in the slow-mo. Just trying to scoop the ball. Well, probably he's right. Well, can't blame the umpire. You're right, Danny. Oh, glove before wicket.
Yeah, it is a little unlucky, but when you get one look at it, normally...
तो रोज है नहाना डेटॉल डेटॉल
सर्दी में रोज डेटॉल जो दे 100% बेहतर हिफाजत।
मामा ने डेटॉल का धुला
हर एलईडी का
Wonderful Yorker length that almost rips out off pole.
Again, never easy when you've just walked into bat. And this twilight also is making matters not easy for the batsman. You've got to hit your straps as soon as you come in. And especially for players like Misbah-ul-Haq who like to warm up before they started. This was glove before wicket. And I agree with you, Danny Morrison, that it's never easy for the umpire because, you know, in real time. Oh, superb. Just waited on that. Saw that slower one and just bat swing was so well controlled.
Sweet Sapple, the sound as well. It was like the speeder sound from Misbah-ul-Haq. That's where the ball's going. We've sent these guys to go and find it. Captain, come in. And he has. It's Captain Misbah. He got the length. He missed the Yorker, Anwar Ali. And when you do, it's bye-bye. Air miles galore. Half an over to go. 97 for 5. Oh, drag on! Wonderful bowling. He backed himself, kept it full at Anwar, and it's paid rewards.
Excellent bowling. That length was perfect.
Two to go. And he's looking for the Yorker. He is a specialist, Anwar Ali. They're going to squeeze through. This is that length. Key backs himself, the bowler. It's a wide Yorker. They talk about this so often to the quick men. In T20, here we are with T10. Dividends paid.
Well, he knows exactly what he's doing. He's practiced a lot. One of those Yorkers. He hasn't got the pace, but makes up with his accuracy. Something to cheer for. 2 wickets in the over for him already. He's gone for 24, which is more than the team average, but picked up crucial wickets in that time where the teams tend to just cut loose.
Last ball. Great Yorker. Again from Anwar Ali. So they're going to finish one shy of 3 figures here are the legends. 99 for 6 from their
काना कोला हेयर टॉनिक अब पहले से ज्यादा मौसर